If Luka Doncic ends up winning the Kia Rookie of the Year, and, let's face it, he's pulling away right now, we'll cite his performance on December 9, PHL time, as his defining moment. The HalleLuka game. The 11-0 run game. In case you missed it, Doncic was struggling against the Rockets, starting the game 3 for 13 as Dallas trailed 102-94 late in the fourth. Then magic happened. Luka came to life. Luka would score 11 straight points, starting with a routine three-pointer in the corner. The Slovenian would give a slight shrug, as if to say finally, and continued to knock down another step-back three-pointer, a floater in the lane, and one last insane step-back three-pointer over 7-foot Clint Capela to cap off the 11-0 run that electrified Dallas fans and stunned the Rockets. It was special, Dallas coach Rick Carlisle said afterward. It's pretty clear that he's got a flair for the moment. He's unafraid. You don't see that every day. Doncic is winning over teammates and fans with his level-headed approach to the game, and that mid-season night in December will be Exhibit A for Doncic keeping his cool. Whatever you want to call it, it was a memorable moment that solidified him as the rookie to beat this season and proved he's a superstar in the making. He's not an ordinary 19-year-old, we'll say that, Mavs guard Devin Harris told ESPN.com. He's got a next-play mentality, doesn't get hung up on what happened earlier in the game. With the way we play and our profession, you've got to have that quick amnesia. He has that, and he showed it tonight. So with the entire world raving about Doncic's heroics, what did the 19-year-old think of his performance? It's just basketball, said Doncic. If you're going to make shots there in Europe, you're going to make shots here. It's just confidence. This gives me a lot of confidence. Believe in me a little more. I'm just glad my team believes in me. 1. Luka Doncic, Dallas Mavericks. Last week, no. 1. Doncic came down to earth a bit after his 11-0 run game. In a 101-76 rout of the Magic, Doncic scored just 7 points on 2 for 11 shooting, missing all 5 three-point attempts, while fellow rookie Jalen Brunson erupted for 17 points in his first career start. Doncic did notch season highs, though, with 11 rebounds and 9 assists. Doncic then capped off his week with another solid performance against Trae Young, scoring 24 points with 10 rebounds and 6 assists as Dallas beat Atlanta for the first time since 2013. 2. Collin Sexton, Cleveland Cavaliers. Last week, number 4. Sexton is proving he's the real deal. The 6'2" point guard with the unique braided rat tail has been the hottest rookie of late, leading the Cavs to wins against the Wizards and Knicks this week. The victory against John Wall and the Wizards might be his finest moment to date. Sexton scored 29 points with a season-high 6 assists, while holding Wall to 1 point on 0 for 5 shooting in the Cavs' 116-101 win. This kid doesn't back down from a challenge, Coach Larry Drew said afterward. I don't care who it is. He's had some pretty tough matchups thus far through the course of the season, and whether win, lose or draw in those matchups, I can always say at the end of day, he has never backed down, and tonight was another example playing against a guy like John Wall who is as tough as they are from a talent standpoint. He accepted the challenge tonight, and he played a phenomenal game on both ends of the floor, and it says a lot about who he is. Sexton has scored in double digits in 18 straight games and shows no signs of slowing. 3. DeAndre Ayton, Phoenix Suns. Last week, number 2. The Suns keep losing, 10 and counting, but Ayton keeps putting up huge numbers. Ayton has notched double-doubles in 3 straight games, averaging 16 points, 11. 3 rebounds and 2 blocks per game, while shooting 65.7%. Ayton reportedly exchanged words with injured star Devin Booker after Tuesday's, Wednesday, PHL time, blowout loss to the Portland Trail Blazers, but brushed it off as 2 winners trying to right the ship. That's just 2 guys that want to win, to be honest, Ayton said after Monday's, Tuesday, PHL time, shoot-around. We just want to be winners. We are winners. It is what it is. 4. Kevin Knox, New York Knicks. Last week, not ranked. Knox continued his resurgence this week, averaging 15.8 points and 7.5 rebounds over 4 losses. Coach David Fizdale is clearly giving his young rookie the reins, as he's seen his playing time surge since missing 7 games early in the season with a left ankle injury. Knox's week was highlighted by a monumental 26-point, 15-rebound outing in a 119-107 loss to the Hornets in which he was 10 for 25, going 4 for 8 from beyond the arc. Knox became just the second teenager with a 25-15 game, joining LeBron James. Overall, Knox is still shooting 35.8%, but has improved in December to 40.4%, 38.9% on three-pointers. Knox jumps into the top 5 and could stick around with more weeks like this. 5. Jaren Jackson Jr. Memphis Grizzlies. Last week, number 3. The Grizzlies rookie disappeared a bit this week. Jackson started the week with a quiet outing, notching 3 points and 0 rebounds, his first time being shut out this season, in 15 minutes of the Grizzlies' 107-103 win against the Pelicans. Jackson finished his week with a 14-point, 6-rebound, 2-blocked outing in 31 minutes of Memphis's 92-83 win against the Trail Blazers, but he needs to show more consistency if he doesn't want to fall out of the top 5.